Hi, do you know how much carbon dioxide is released due to wildfires in India? Do you know which state leads in forest area diversion in the last 5 years? And how many trees were affected? What was the afforestation data? In this video, you will get some insight. Welcome to the Environnotations Productions on YouTube. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations has published a report titled The State of World's Forests 2024. Forests and trees are essential components of agri-food systems. The removal of forest cover, especially in tropics, increases local temperatures and disrupts rainfall patterns in ways that compound the local effects of global climate change, with potentially severe consequences of agricultural productivity, once the report. And we all know how 2024 summer broke all records of heat waves. According to the report, wildfires around the world are more intense and frequent than ever before, even in areas that were previously unaffected. In 2023 alone, wildfires released an estimated 6,687 megatons of carbon dioxide. This is the global data. Do we have such data for India? If you know, please do share the data in the comment section. The destruction of forests is a serious threat given that demand for global wood production is at record levels, at 4 billion cubic meters a year. Projections show global roundwood demand could grow by up to 49% between 2020 and 2050. Now, it's not about the fuel wood for common man. Moreover, nearly 6 billion people rely on non-timber forest products, and 70% of the world's poor depend on wild spaces for their basic needs. Another important point in the report is that it places India at number 3 among the top 10 countries for average annual net gain in forest area from 2010 to 2020. The annual net change in India has been reported to 266,000 hectares per year, while Australia added quite more, that is 446,000 hectares per year. And China topped with 1,937,000, that is 19,37,000 hectares per year. Coincidentally, there were several deliberations in the Lok Sabha on the forest area. One of the deliberations is that the forest cover in the country, it is talking about forest cover, not forest area, forest cover in the country since 2019, along with more related questions. The Minister of State in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change stated that the Forest Survey of India, FSI, Dehradun, an organization under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, carries out the assessment of forest cover biennially. As per the latest India State of Forest Report, ISFR, published in 2021, 3 years back, the total forest cover of the country is 713,789 square kilometers, which is 21.71% of the geographical area of the country. This is the forest cover. So, the latest data available for India is from 2021. While the minister's statement indicated that the biennial schedule for the next assessment was 2023, however, there is no information on the 2023 survey. Environnotations has published several articles on ISFR 2021, so we will not deliberate on this old data. But there is another eye-opening statistic. A total of 97,724.99 hectares of forest land has been approved for non-forestry use under the Van Samrakshan Evam Sambardhan Adhiniyam 1980 from the period of April 2019 to March 2024. The area under compensatory afforestation during the last 5 years is reported to be 1,82,573.39 hectares, which is about 1.91 times the forest area cleared, or you can say diverted. This information was provided by the Union Minister in reply to questions raised by Mr. T.R. Balu, Member of Lok Sabha, Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, a former Union Environment Minister. Further, 881 projects were approved in national parks and wildlife sanctuaries during the said period, with maximum of 421, that is 48%, occurring in 23-24. Was this due to the anxiety to get lands cleared before the 2024 elections? Another significant piece of data is that the state-wise number of projects cleared and forest areas approved for non-forest use. Gujarat with 1512 projects tops the list. Although Gujarat does not have the maximum forest area, it has approved 7402.97 hectares of forest area diversion for non-forestry purposes. The next surprising entry is Haryana, second in the list with 1451 projects. This is in terms of projects. And 1855.29 hectares of forest area diverted for non-forestry purposes. Considering the area of forest diverted for non-forestry purposes, Madhya Pradesh tops the list with 22,614.74 hectares, followed by Odisha 13,621.95 hectare. The area for compensatory afforestation for these states has been reported to be 13,480.05 hectares in Gujarat, 5,012.84 hectares in Haryana, 23,096.38 hectares in Madhya Pradesh, and 16,926.78 hectares in Odisha. Thus, the ratio of the forest area diverted to compensatory afforestation area for the states of Gujarat, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, and Odisha were 1.82 for Gujarat, 2.7 for Haryana, 1.02 for Madhya Pradesh, and 1.24 for Odisha. Now consider why there is so much of difference in the forest area diverted versus the area allocated for compensatory afforestation. What these sets of data miss is the number of trees, saplings planted, survival rate of trees and saplings versus the number of trees affected due to the diversion. It's of no use to discuss this data and amount of funds spent without knowing the impacts on trees and the results of the plantation. That's all in this episode. Before concluding, I want to remind you to get a paid subscription to Environnotations for exclusive updates. Link is given in the description. For any financial support you want to extend, please send it to UPI ID 93133-85043 @ Your support ensures Environnotations' continued ability to deliver valuable environmental insights. Hit us with your comments and feedback. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it now. Share this video with your friends and colleagues and help us to grow our reach. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.